sure everything's working. What is going on? What's going on with the Playboy? What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's up, YouTubies? I'm YouTubing right now. You know, I was feeling pretty good. You know, I'm feeling, how do I say it? I'm feeling pretty good. I was just, you know, I feel pretty good, and I'm going somewhere. I'm gonna head to another place soon, to another town, in another city, another state. Can I get a #1 button or OTVO? Can you guys just pop that down in the comments for me just real quick? I would appreciate that. What's going on with the Playboy? Do me a favor, where are you guys watching from right now? Where's everybody watching this video right now from? Let me turn on my chats just so I can take a look. Yo, what's going on, Mikey? What's going on with the Playboys? What is going on, SWE Observer? What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? Overturn Terry versus Ohio. What's going on? So, how's everybody doing today? You know, I'm feeling pretty good, and oh no sir. Yo. Oh. No sir. Oh, here it is. Sorry I missed you. ... Call me later. So yo, what's going on? Let's go pop into an audit real quick. Let's go audit this police department. And the reason I'm gonna go audit this cop shop is because, you know, all throughout the years when I drive through different places, and now I'm actually gonna be leaving this city and I'm going to another city, so I'll check in with you guys tomorrow when I'm in this new place that I'm going. So on my way out of town here today, as you guys can see, I got my bedroll ready to go, so I can always just pull over and sleep wherever I go. But before I pull out of town here, I wanted to go by this cop shop and see if they're gonna respect my First Amendment right to film in there. And you know, it's one of those things where, you know, you guys, when I get there, I'll announce the police department I'm going to, and you guys can check it out. But let me get over, bro. Can I get over? Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thanks, bro. Nice guy. Nice guy. I just gave him a look in the mirror, and he was like, okay, cool, I'll let you right over. And then that's exactly what he did. He let me right over there. So what is going on? Everybody, can you put OTVO real quick? Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Can you just put that in the chat real quick? Can you do that for me? Just put OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Just put it in there for me if you would, please. So, you know, I'll talk a little bit about my fasting that I'm doing right now. So I made a video yesterday called Don't Push the Button to teach you guys how to intermittent fast. And, you know, by the time I got off the live and actually ate food, by the time I spread the whole hour of eating out, I was at 1 a.m. because I didn't get off that live till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. And so what I'm gonna do today, because I'm just off schedule and I wanna have 24 hours in between my meals, I'm gonna fast from last night at 1 a.m. until tomorrow. I'm gonna go through the day today without any food. And I'm going to, tomorrow I'll eat again about 4 p.m. And then my schedule will be like a little bit funny on the times that I'm eating, but I'm really seeing the results of the intermittent fasting in my aesthetics and in my energy level. Dude, I'm soaring. My energy level is just off the hook. Like you guys can see, I'm sweating. Woof. I'm sweating. Woo. So cool. King Charles, good to see you guys. How's everybody doing? Cope Doggy's in the hizzy. Cope Doggy, are you in the hizzy? Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Can you do me a favor and hit the like button? Would you do that for me, pretty please? With sugar and cherries on top. Hit the like button. Oh, someone bought a cop car. Someone bought an old cop car. That's an old Crown Victoria right there. But my brain just goes right to it right away as soon as I see a piggy car. Hit the like button if you would. Put your thumbs up real quick, just real quick. So, you know, when I was feeling good, you know, I just decided that, you know, everybody likes to do things that they're decent at doing, that they're good at doing. And so I was like, you know, I got to get the fluck out of town here. Fluck. Got to get the fluck out of town here. But before I go out of town, maybe I should just real quick, because I've always wanted to go by this cop shop and pop an audit on them, but I just, you know, I'm busy, man. I want to create something to change the system more than I want to audit cops, more than I want to sue people. I want to create a way to change the system. And so that's really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create a way to change the system. That's system change or bust. That's where we are. You know, we have to change the system. If we don't change the system, we're just wasting our time. It's just spinning our wheels. You know, every day I get a few emails at least of people who say to me, Chille, you know, come here, come to this place. This place is worse than you could ever imagine. And, you know, the crazy part about the tri-state area is that you get to see the corruption right there in front of you. The corruption in the tri-state area and in Ironton and Kentucky and West Virginia, you just get to see it. You get to see the corruption happen right in front of you. It's insane. It's insane. It is absolutely breathtakingly insane. I mean, there's no other way to see it. I guess that doesn't work. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, this just drops down. This particular police department is pretty filthy. They're pretty dirty. It's a pretty dirty police department I'm going to. Did everybody hit the like button? Has everybody hit the like button? I can't see comments for some reason on this phone. I gotta check my other phone here. Does that work? That doesn't go through. Oh, okay. Go ahead, brother. I'll go behind you. And so here we go. Here we go. We're just gonna see if they'll, you know, how they behave. You know, it's just a real simple thing. You know, we're gonna stress test our rights, and the first right we have is to be press, and so we're just gonna stress test that right. It's your right to do so, and you should. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. See, and the thing is that we really don't want to go to a place of violence, a place of war. We don't want to go into violence. You want to change things by using intellect and education, and you want to change things through petitioning and assembling and stress testing our rights. But you don't want to change things by promoting violence. And for me, just so you guys know, I don't know how it feels for you guys, but every single day, it feels to me like we're closer and closer to a violent conclusion. And I want to just, you know, that's not what I'm about. And I hope that you guys, you know, I know that when these coppers, I was watching a video earlier, a copper, they killed this copper, and in Riverside, California, they killed him, I guess. I just caught the clip of the guy's video, and, you know, I don't endorse that. I don't endorse it. I don't endorse violence. I don't endorse walking up and engaging in violence with somebody. It's just not the way you want to do it. It's the wrong way. And while I understand why it's happening, why some of us with the least amount of education and with the least amount of guidance and support, when they're seeing themselves or their loved ones get locked in dungeons, and everybody knows how bad the dungeons are in America. You know, I let that video out this morning because if you go to the dungeon, you become predator or prey. And that's just the way it is. I wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't that way, but it is. And so that's why I put that video out this morning, because I already aired part of that video previously, but I really wanted you guys to see how if you're not a true, you know, Lord of the Flies kind of guy in jail or prison, you know, you're going to have a hard time in there. You know, I thank God that the times I was locked up, I was young enough and still training constantly mixed martial arts, and so I only had one physical dust up in jail, and I feel bad about it to this day. I don't think it's cool to hurt other people. Now, when I've been locked up for no reason on some bogus charge by, you know, one of the many times I've been locked up, you know, when the guy came up to me in jail, I really didn't have any choice but to defend myself. It was a scary, scary thing. And so that's what I had to do. Yeah, I'm gonna hate leaving here. I'm actually heading up north too. I'm heading up north. I'm gonna be heading up north where it's real cold. I'm gonna go up north for a second here to take a look at something that I'm doing, you know. But while I'm here, I thought I would, you know, let me see if I can get a little closer. Let me see if I can get a little closer. What's going on, Playboy? Hey, what's going on? I didn't see the super chat come in. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Have you guys seen Deletelawz clips yet? Have you guys seen that channel? That channel is a feller that I partnered with, and he's creating Deletelawz clips. Everybody pop over to Deletelawz clips. Deletelawz clips! Get over there to subscribe to that channel. Because as you can see, this channel is so shadow banned. It is just crazy how shadow banned it is, but that's okay. Because we don't stop. We don't stop. I don't give a shit what happens. We don't stop. We don't stop. I don't stop. Do you stop? We don't stop. We don't stop. Are you stopping? I'm not stopping. Are you stopping? I'm not stopping. Are you stopping? We don't stop. Are you stopping? Because I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. So we shall proceed. Oof, that sun is bright. Oh, you know, and then this morning, for you guys who are following along on the intermittent fasting and stuff like that, you know, after I did my workout, oh yeah, I did my first real physical weights workout today. Reserved. And I'll tell you what, I tried to open it up and run at like 75, 80%. No, my legs were not ready for that. They were not ready for that. It was, make sure I got this just like a glove. Like a glove. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So now, and so it all begins. Do I have a botella de agua in here? Let me just see something real quick. 1 second, I'll be right back. I do. Got a botella. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, where's the front entrance at? Follow that sidewalk right there, go around.
Doors in between this side and that side.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
So we shall begin. Police, fire department, facilities, nice. It's nice. This is nice. So anyway, this morning after I worked out, I did my first weight workout in like forever, and then I took a cold shower. I made it about 90 seconds of freezing water because I want all the benefits of the hard work that I'm doing. I want all the benefits of being hungry you know, going through that 24 hours of starvation, fasting, whatever, you know what I mean? Hang on one second. Let me get this water open. Okay. So we shall proceed into the wild blue yonder. Oh, so here's the thing. See that camera right there? We don't have access to that camera right there. Camera right there. Ooh. Nice. Wow. 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 Look how nice. Ooh. I mean, look at the floor. The floor has 2 different color tiles. Nice. That is nice. Got a little computer system over here. Got a little declaration to the judges. This is nice. Look at this. Anderson Police Department Investigation Divisions. You don't want to go in there. No, Jacob, the reason why you hey, how you doing? Good, how you doing, brother? The reason why you do an audit in a publicly paid for building is so that you stress test your rights. That's the reason why you do an audit. I don't really consider myself like a old glory. Old glory. Right there. Right there, friends. There it is. That's the most that's the most important thing right there. That matters the most. So this is the records.
I want to be in this video, sir.
Oh, you do? You want to be in the video? Okay, cool, cool. You're now in the video. There you go. You're proud to be an American too? Me too, man. I'm all the way about it. I love this country. Just to stress test our rights and make sure that every different public building respects your First Amendment to be press, wherever you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah? So it's like, if you don't use your rights, you don't have your rights. So.
Can you tell her that, please?
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you take a moment and just share that? I'm serious. You can.
Oh, yeah. So I've studied the Constitution and the foundation of the Constitution.
Surgery, forgive me.
Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And I've studied the Constitution to levels that are how that we have our rights are by God, not by government. You know, if you don't know your first 10 amendments off the top of your head, then you don't know your rights. And so then what'll happen is some of these people who are called officers, they'll bully you. They'll bully you. They'll tell you have to show your ID when you don't. They say it all the time. This is a stop an ID state. It doesn't matter. You only show your ID if you have broken the law and you're being arrested.
What if something happened to you that's completely out of your control as a young child, and you think you don't have rights because nobody's advocating?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You have just as much rights as anybody else.
Oh, yeah. Lots of, I'm a Gen Xer, so I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. Cops beat us up all the time because there was no cameras. Threw us on the ground, treated us. Now we're seeing it, and your generation has to change it.
In addition to not just the police brutality, that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to if something happens to you, it's out of your control. You have a right to bring it to the light.
To the light.
You have a
That's
right.
right. That's right. You talk about anything. Be a truth monger. Tell people you're running late and you're not in your car yet, but you'll get there soon.
You have a truth. You have a truth.
Let me walk around a little bit. Nice to meet. Deletelawz if you guys want to watch the video.
What is it?
Deletelawz. Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it. Hey man, how you doing? Oh, nothing really. I just I wanted to take a look at those pictures up there. How do I get up there to get there's no access, huh? Oh, bummer. I wanted to get up there and so this is the Nevada state flag right here?
Yeah.
Nevada born, battle born. You know, this building's really nice. This is nice. I mean, even like the desk area right here, this is so nice. See where the money really went. This is where the money really went. Like this is where we spend it because is the jail here, sir? Is there a jail here too?
Down the street.
Right down the street. So could you compare and contrast this floor right here to the jail floor? It's like a dungeon there, isn't
No
it?
idea.
But have you seen inside that jail?
Yeah, but I don't,
But it's like,
the front area is the same.
right. But it is like a dungeon in the jail, right? When you get to the floor,
I wouldn't say that.
you wouldn't say it's like a dungeon?
I don't want that.
Oh, you don't want to be on camera? Sorry, bro. I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be rude
Yeah.
to you, man. I don't know you.
The jail floors are basically, it's all concrete.
It's all concrete.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
Are the benches concrete?
No.
The benches are made out of wood.
No, they're metal. Everything's metal.
Everything's metal.
Yeah.
Metal. Yeah.
But you couldn't get any farther than the front.
I can't. Why can't I get up there?
Because no one is up there.
Oh, is it restricted access? Is that what that is?
Without somebody talking to someone and letting them, setting up a visitor thing to do it, no.
How come? Why do you volunteer here? It says volunteer.
Yeah.
Police Henderson volunteer. Why do you volunteer here? I'm just
I
curious.
got nothing better to do.
Just want to do your part as a citizen.
Yep.
Sure. I wish I could see more. Is there more of the Henderson Police Department that I can see?
this is it.
That I can film? I want to show everybody. See.
They're building a new building out by the Raiders practice facility out there.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Really? I'd like to see that. Oh, a new facility by
brand new one.
A
It's
brand
under
new cop
construction.
shop.
Yeah, a new station.
Wow. Right there by the Raiders facility.
About a mile south of the Raiders facility.
What was the budget for that? Do you know? I wonder what that appropriations city council meeting was like. You know what I'm saying?
No idea.
Because you need a big shiny cop shop right there by the Raiders stadium, right?
Yeah. I don't know if they want you. Do you want them videotaping in here? Just the building? Yeah.
What's that?
Matter?
What'd you ask?
What happened?
Did you ask him?
What was the question?
I just wondered, do you want the videotape in here?
I mean,
Okay.
I don't.
I just thought I'd ask you. I don't need to be honest. Okay.
Oh, sir, this is a perfect time for me to help. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I have a First Amendment right. You asked me, I was putting you on camera, I stopped. But I'm a constitutional law scholar, and it's my right to be pressed inside of. I'm just telling you.
It's up to him.
Oh no, it's not. It's not. He's not the boss. No. I'm the boss. I'm the highest ranking person in this room right now. I'm a civilian. Your job is to uphold my rights. Your job is to educate that man right there and tell him that I have a First Amendment right to film inside of any public building. That's what you're supposed to do. Are you a cop?
Yeah, I am a cop.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Flores, and badge number is 2629.
Flores 2629. So Officer Flores, it's your responsibility to educate that man and tell him that your job as you swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, it's your job to tell him that it's my right to, not my job to educate him, it's yours.
Okay. Hey, it's
He has a right to express his First Amendment.
Yeah. Do you know the first 5 big freedoms of the First Amendment?
I don't really need to answer that, man.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I appreciate you telling him that, dude. God bless you, man.
Yeah.
Dude, you made my day just now. Like,
Okay.
God bless you. Thank you
Yeah.
for doing that. I really
All right,
appreciate
cool.
that. Thank you.
No problem.
Dude, that was awesome. That was awesome. You don't understand. The people here will react like you have. Like he literally just told the man, "It is my right to be pressed here." Wow. Good job, Copper. Good job, dude. God bless you.
She's underage.
Good job. The cop. That rarely happens, just so you know. Rarely does the cop turn to the person and say, "It is his right to film in here." That hardly ever happens. No, you're in it. You're an American. You're an American. So we're all in it. Everybody who's American is in it. We're all in it together. We have a wall of shame for cops. We should have a wall of constitutional cops is what we should have. We should have a wall of constitutional cops of, when he just said that to him, dude, that made my day. Like, he just said to him, it's his right to express his First Amendment in this room. Dude. Incredible. He wasn't real happy about it, but he did do it, didn't he? I gotta get to that third floor. I gotta get to the third floor. If I could get to the third floor. Yo, Deletelawz Clips is in the room. What's up, Deletelawz Clips? Make sure everybody goes over and subscribes. I need everybody here to go over, if you would, please. Everybody here, go over to Deletelawz Clips and subscribe and drop a few comments on those videos over there at Deletelawz Clips. If you guys would, do me a favor, put Overturn Terry versus Ohio in the chat right now. Just pop it in there, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Let's see how nice the bathrooms are here. I mean, look at this. Ooh, man, this place is nice. Really put some money into the facilities for the coppers. Man, this place is nice. Look at that. Just beautiful. I mean, no one uses it. You see that? There's no usage here. But it is nice. I mean, this is nice. Ooh, the smell in here is nice. Ooh, nice. Very. Ooh, nice. Looking good, bro. Stay on your fast. Stay on your fast. You can do it. This is how much action they're gonna get in here. Just one urinal, huh? I guess there's no events over here, is there? So there's a posted sign, so there's no point in me even trying the door because the sign says so, and you got to follow the rules. You know, you don't want to go to jail for no reason. You go to jail for no reason, that's a bad thing. Let's just see if there's any blue stripe flags in here. That's all I really care about. You know, yeah, back in the blue here, and that's cool to a point. Right, but this is where you lose me. This is where you lose me. Right here. This is where you lose me. That's where you lose me. That's where, you know, you can back the blue if you want till it happens to you, but this is where you lose me, right here. That's where. Gang symbol, you know. I mean, computers here at the police station that I wonder how much they're actually used. I would love to get access to the cameras that are in here and then be able to see how much this whole computer little console over here is. It's nice to have a computer for sure, but you know, we just put so much money into police departments, put so much money into these Death Stars that are going to arrest you. They're going to arrest your family. They're going to arrest your brother. They're going to arrest your best friend. They're going to arrest somebody. But when you walk in, it's oh so nice. I mean, nice. And you don't get access to any of it. You only get access to the very bottom. The celebratory pictures that I wanted to see of the captain and the lieutenant and the major, they're up there. That's what I wanted to see right there. Right there. Right there. That's what I wanted to, you know. To be honest with you, I didn't even know what the Nevada flag. Yeah.
Can we be a respectful conversation?
Oh, you want to have a respectful conversation?
Yeah,
Sure.
if you can.
Go ahead.
Take me off camera.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have rights to, just like you do. I support everything you're doing, but this situation is very, very sensitive to my family.
Oh, you got secrets you're telling over here with the copper? I can go away so that they don't hear your secrets. I don't want to
It's not
mess up.
secrets, it's personal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just your stuff is your stuff. Yeah,
It's my daughter's stuff.
Let me walk away from you so you can have your mom.
I'm asking you if you can stop filming while we're having ask personal questions.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're walking around here filming and you're not being very respectful. Get me off of your camera.
Well, you're starting to kind of melt down on me, and
Because you're not being respectful. Even your terminology when you're saying what you just said, secret, sir. Something happened to my 13-year-old daughter.
personal.
Take your camera and go outside for about 10 minutes and show her some privacy. Then come back in here and continue everything you're doing. Because everything you're doing, you have the right to do, but my daughter deserves rights too.
Let's not yell at each other.
Then please show my daughter some respect and take your camera outside before I go to jail for breaking your camera.
What? You're gonna break my camera?
Excuse me, you're allowing this.
Whoa.
You're allowing
I'm willing to walk. I'm willing to walk.
You're allowing it.
Whoa, did you guys anticipate this? I did not. I'm willing to walk away.
But you're not though, because you're still standing there using stupid words like secrets when it involves a 13-year-old child.
Okay.
Get the fucking camera out of my fucking face now!
Wow.
Now!
Sure.
She's 13.
Oh, okay. I'm over here.
Now! Do you not have
I'm over here.
children?
I'm running from
Do
you,
you
lady.
not have children?
Ah! I'm scared right
You're
now.
not helping society, dude.
I'm scared right now. I'm getting away
Get
from
the
you.
fuck out of here with your fucking camera. She's 13.
Whoa, there was a
Now!
Whoa, it was a switch, wasn't it? That was a switch. Went from like know your rights to I'm willing to go over here. I'm willing to stay away from you.
He's got his camera too. You were asked.
Okay.
You have no respect for children. You have no respect for women. You're trash. You're speaking about rights, but you're not allowing a 13-year-old to have it.
Walk outside.
Trash.
Let's go.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Heacock 2816. Walk outside.
I'm doing business in here, actually.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about it outside.
Well, I'm actually inside of a public building right now.
You are,
and
but I'm asking you.
I'm the press. I'm a constitutional law scholar, so I have
That's
a right
awesome.
to do this. She can melt
I'm
down.
not saying you don't have the
need
right.
You need to keep the peace.
Walk outside.
De-escalate.
Walk outside, please.
De-escalate.
Walk outside, please.
You guys, just so you know,
Come on.
there's like.
That's fine. That's fine.
Listen, let me explain something to you. No. Let me explain it clear, so you guys understand. I want you guys to understand something. What I do for a living is I stress test our rights.
Okay,
So that
that's fine.
means I'm a constitutional law scholar, and what I do, I go to public buildings and I film. Now, I have a right to do it. Your job, sir, is not to tell me to go outside. Your job is to correct her and say, he has a, I'm not disturbing the peace. I've raised my voice.
Understand.
Sure.
I understand.
Name and badge number?
Sergeant Elena, badge number 1781.
Name and badge number, sir?
I understand you have a right.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Pause.
No.
Pause.
Oh, I can't pause the camera.
I know. People are talking about
Right, but I'll never get access to that camera footage. You guys beat me up or hurt me or kill me. I mean, you know I won't.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Right.
If you're disturbing her and causing a disturbance in here, then we have the right to have you removed.
Well, so let me help you out. Let me give you a little bit of education. So when I came in here, that woman actually called me over to be on camera. It's on video.
Okay.
So that means
Well,
that
we
it
don't know
was
that.
consent.
It's
Right.
All we hear is you guys yelling back and forth.
No, you didn't hear me yell.
Well, I hear you yelling back and forth.
I haven't raised my voice because I know my rights inside and out. And what I do is, if you violate my rights, and I don't want to do it. I'm really
Violating your
busy.
rights, buddy?
I know.
That ain't my first
But-
rodeo,
Right,
okay?
but the thing is your name goes on the civil
That's
rights
fine.
lawsuit, and it takes me so much
There's-
time.
there's
I'm
no
so
civil
bogged down in
rights lawsuits
lawsuits.
here, dude.
I'm
There's
so
no
bogged down.
civil rights
I'm
lawsuits.
literally begging you, please don't make me sue you. Just respect my rights.
Sure.
Get
What's
the
your
woman.
right?
Get the woman to calm down. I have a
Does
First
she
Amendment
calm
right
down?
to be pressed
Yes,
in this
which
public building,
we
and I have
understand
not
that.
disturbed the peace.
We have-
So I need you to uphold my rights, sir. That's what I need. Please don't walk behind me. I don't want a bunch of cops surrounding me here.
Then get out of
No. See.
So what was the issue? What was the original
Listen.
issue?
What did you swear an oath to uphold the Constitution?
I did.
Okay,
so
then
can we figure out- I'm trying to figure out why-
you gentlemen are here to
Okay,
serve me and serve my rights.
Can we ask me why she was yelling
You
at
came
you?
down here aggressively
All right,
with
you're
me.
not gonna answer
I don't answer questions.
Gotcha.
You came down here with me aggressively, and your job is to uphold my rights. I need you to apologize to me.
Okay, so.
Say you're sorry,
Does she have-
and we can de-escalate this.
Does she have rights as
Say
well?
you're sorry, and we can de-escalate this.
Does she have rights as
She has a
well?
right to be in here.
Right.
And I did not accost her. You can roll the tape back. She literally invited me over to meet her and her daughter.
Okay,
And she
so-
talked about flexing her rights. And now you came down here aggro with me, head cock, he cock. How do you say it?
You pronounced it.
I don't want to be rude. I don't like people to make fun of people. So, Hecock, so your job is to uphold my rights right now, and you're failing.
Okay.
You told me to go outside. No, sir. I will not be leaving this building. That is a fact. And if you arrest me, I will frickin' sue you.
Why would we arrest you?
Because you came at me aggressively, and I don't appreciate it. I'm
We
an alpha male. Don't come at me like that.
We came down here because we heard yelling and screaming.
From somebody not other than me, though.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter because one is disturbing the peace, one is using my First Amendment protected activities. If you come at me aggressively and arrest me for using my First Amendment protected activity, I will frickin' sue you, and you're gonna waste my time because nothing will happen to you. But I'll still frickin' sue you so your name goes on a civil rights lawsuit. Do you ever come at me that way again? Learn your rights. I'm done with you guys. You're dismissed. I gotta calm down. You didn't say you're sorry. Say you're sorry and I'll calm down. Say you're sorry. Just say you're sorry.
Stop approaching me.
Oh, eat my shorts, buddy. I got 800 videos. I'm a professional journalist. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm not swinging at you. I'm allowed to be upset and redress you.
Yeah, you are.
And I have not, you need to say you're sorry. Apologize. Do it. Then eat my shorts. You are scum because you came at me like that and you didn't uphold my rights.
Okay.
I was more than willing to walk away from that woman. I offered her to walk away calmly. And now instead you guys have my dander up because you don't know what my freaking rights are.
What do you mean we don't know your rights?
What are the first 5 freedoms of the First Amendment?
All right, we're done talking, dude.
Of course,
If wanna
because you
sit here
can't
and
list them.
record-
Because you
I'm
can't
done
list
with
them.
this-
No, it
this
just showed you're a
dog
dunce
and
cap.
pony show.
It just showed
If
you're a
you
dunce
wanna-
cap.
if you
You're the
wanna
dog and
sit
pony
here-
show. Look how you're dressed.
If you wanna
Look at
sit
you.
here and record-
No, look at you.
If
Look,
you
take a
wanna
look
sit
at
here and
yourself.
record,
You're the
then that's
enemy
your
of the
right.
people.
Okay, you know what? Stand here and record. You
I
have a
will
good
stand
day.
here and
Have a
record.
good
You're
day.
dismissed.
Have a
Walk
good
of
day.
shame, boys. Take off. Thanks so much for your time.
But back then, it's a 10-year-old abuse situation that it's not being opened. And they won't say any of the words that we decided to do. First, it's just asking questions.
I don't think he knew the first 5 freedoms of the First Amendment. I asked him, and then he said the conversation was over. The reason he said the conversation's over is because he doesn't know. And just so you know, you use the term RAPS, R-A-P-P-S, religion, assembly, press, petition, speech, RAPS. So for coppers, you guys can spread that around as though you're not hearing what I'm saying right now, but you actually are. You're listening to every word that I'm saying. You can pretend like you're not, but you are. It's called RAPS, R-A-P-P-S. It just made me upset when the guy came at me that way, as though he was trying to tell me to leave when I'm doing a constitutionally protected activity. It is my right to be here. His job was to tell the woman freaking out, let me take you back to a private area. His job was to say, he has every right to be here. That was his job. And it instantly made me upset. Because you remember, so for the auditors who are gonna watch this and not share it, thanks. But what you need to do when they come at you is you need to first stop their momentum of grabbing you and trying to arrest you. So you have to take your time, slow it down, breathe slowly. It's very scary. You can see the adrenaline start to hit my hands. You want to slow the interaction down. You guys saw me do it. I said, de-escalate, slow down. And then I had to remind them 3 or 4 times of who I was and what I'm doing here. I don't have to answer questions to explain what I'm doing here. I'm stress testing our rights, and you're supposed to uphold them. And so for the auditors who watch this, do you see, I brought my energy up at a different time, but first I slowed them down because they wanted to attack me. You guys saw it. So Henderson Police Department, you lived up to your reputation. Just pop into Google, Henderson Police Department kills, and you'll find out what I'm talking about. And I don't think dude knew his rights. I don't think he knew his first 5 amendments. I don't think that he did. If he did, then why didn't he just say them? I mean, now they got 20 cops down here because there's a guy with a camera who's down here talking. Like, they're bringing more and more cops around here. For what? The action's over. Now I'm just letting them know that I have a right to be here. I don't have to be quiet. I don't have to be, you know, that woman was chasing me around. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can't stand it, you know. Okay. These people just came in to file a report, so I'm just gonna walk to the other side of the room here just to give them a little bit of privacy. You know, if I was coming to file a police report, I wouldn't want a guy with a camera standing behind me, so just give us folks a little bit of privacy. I don't want them to think that I'm gonna leave because of them, because they came down and acted in such a hostile way. I'm not gonna think that they don't get to think that they ran me off. It didn't happen that way. My adrenaline though, my adrenaline is just spiking. Thank you. Thank you. No, I don't agree with, I don't agree with walking into an altercation, I'm sure you guys remember the reason why I'm in a lawsuit is because I eventually had to take physical action against another person. In hindsight, I wish I had ran. And I said that over and over and over when the person was accosting me previously, and it was on camera. And I wish I had ran. And I said that, and I thought about that, because the thing is that I'm faster than most people. And so, actually, that's not true. I did a sprint today, and it killed me. But I said that initially when I was forced into a physical interaction because someone kept falling on top of me and I pushed her off of me. I said, man, you know, I wish I just ran. And now that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to have physical interactions with people. I'm not going to have it. I'm not interested. I told you, man, I'm not interested in the violence. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in having any kind of physical violence with anybody, anything. We've got to move on to changing the system. And exposing the system like we're doing now, flexing your rights is what we're supposed to do now. And I'm working on something else. Make sure you guys, everybody follow Deletelawz Clips. Deletelawz Clips. Make sure everybody gets over there and subscribes to my boy Deletelawz Clips. He's running that channel over there. So thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys have your indestructible trifold. Make sure you get that indestructible trifold and you know those 12 Supreme Court cases. Well, some of them are state cases, but some of them are Supreme Court cases. Make sure you guys have your indestructible trifold or your $5 trifold from Deletelawz.com. Make sure you have it. If you know those 12 cases like I do, you're gonna have a lot of power. You'll have a lot of power. You'll have a lot of power. So memorize those 12 cases on that trifold. Memorize them. How you doing? It's a copper. It's a copper coming to work here. What is the work though? You know what I mean? What is the work? What's up? Are we good, guys? Are we good? Am I being detained or am I free to go? Okay, I'm free to go. Okay. I mean, do you guys anticipate a problem more? Do you think that anybody else is going to try to attack me?
We're good to go, sir.
Okay. So I just wondered why you had a couple cops who, you guys probably make, 70, 80, 100 grand a year.
Sorry?
I mean, I'm just a guy, I'm a journalist with a camera.
I understand.
And I completely advocate for nonviolence.
Right.
Like my whole channel is about following rule of law.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a sovereign citizen.
Right.
I teach rule of law.
We're not saying you're violating anything. You were never detained.
No, I know that, but you guys got a couple of public employees here being paid to stand here, and
Well,
you guys make money.
That's a volunteer.
The other gentleman there, though,
He's dealing with the other city.
I mean, you got one here, and then you got one over there, and he's still standing at attention. Him right there. So I just wondered if maybe you guys were here for me. I wanted to make sure that you knew that I do not advocate for violence of any kind. Like, I had a talk today with everybody, and I was like, listen, a cop got shot in Riverside today, right? And the funeral for him over there. And I said, look, if that's what you guys are about, you're on the wrong page. I'm not for violence. I'm through using my First Amendment right. Assemble, petition, speech, use your rights. But the last thing I'm for is for violence. I'm against, so you guys have two cops here. I imagine you guys came down initially for me. I just want you to know that I have no intention of ill will of any kind of
We don't think so. We're
nefarious.
There's a reason there's two of us, and it has nothing to do with you.
Okay. I just didn't want to waste the taxpayers' money because a journalist is here. I don't plan on shooting anything but pictures. Are you sorry?
I'm sorry?
Are you sorry?
That's what you feel that way.
No, I'm asking you, are you sorry though for coming at me aggressively when I was running from someone who was want to attack me?
I don't know what was going on.
Well, I'm telling you now. I literally ran. It's on camera.
I understand. But do you see where I was coming from?
No, I don't.
I don't know what was going on. I just heard yelling. I was trying to separate you two.
No, you saw me running though when you came down. I walked towards you guys.
I did not. I apologize because I didn't see you yelling.
I walked towards you.
So the thing about it is that's where I was at.
Yeah, I literally said on camera, I'm scared right now because
I didn't hear that part. So
I want no kind of physical interaction with any person. None. I don't want it. It was a mistake I made my first year, was inviting people to these physical interactions. I'm not interested. So, I mean, you understand your rights now? You understand this is my right now? You don't kick me outside?
We weren't trying to kick you outside.
It felt like you were trying to get me to go outside.
Just to separate it, right?
Right.
Because if we got people yelling, I don't know the situation, right?
Right.
I don't know if you know her, right?
No, I don't know her.
Didn't know, right?
I told you right away what I was doing here.
But
I didn't lie.
I have someone yelling, right? Or anxiety.
Yeah.
It's been kind of raises
Right.
until we can talk to people, figure it out.
Right.
And we don't really kind of know what's going on.
Right.
So.
But you got your job's like literally your entire purpose is to uphold my rights.
Right.
and defend my rights.
Of course.
And I wasn't violating her rights. I was, you know, I try not to violate anybody's rights. You
No,
know?
I understand, but I mean, you gotta understand too. She's maybe dealing with some like a sensitive situation. So
I don't know if she has a medical issue or what, but when I first got here, she invited me and my camera over to interview her and talk to her, and she said, no, put us on camera. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know. So, and I do appreciate you guys talking to me right now, because I didn't want to leave her upset. Because this stuff does upset me. It frustrates me. You know?
Completely understand.
Okay, so I gotta get out of town. So I wonder if they learned anything. I wonder if they actually were educated in any way. Okay. You get an A+, dude. A+ for you. A+. You get an A+. The other ones, you know, we came around, but you have people talking about you, bro. You have people saying good things about you right now. Just so you know. You have people saying good things about you. Just so you know. A lot of people, they want to give you an accommodation on Google reviews. That's a lot of people have said they were going to give you. So make sure you guys get over to Google reviews and give him an accommodation for what he did. He really stepped up and said, the man has a right to film in here. So make sure I can't remember all their names. Sorry. Anyway, I do have things I got to do. I feel like we made some progress here today. I feel like these two are going to have a learning lesson. I feel like this one did a nice job. So.
Let me just cover a few things with you.
Sure, I'd love to. Go ahead, sir. Are you the man in charge?
I'm the sergeant, yeah.
Oh, sergeant, cool.
Remember I just talked to you?
Yeah, I'm good here. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Underneath the flag, baby.
Cool.
I'm all for the Constitution. Go ahead.
Awesome. So here's the thing. You have every right to come in here and
Here's
film.
the deal.
Yep.
Is that what you're gonna say?
When people are giving out personal and private information, you do not have the right to go and interfere with that.
Interfere?
Yes.
Interfere.
So that's not your information to listen to. We have a juvenile with a very serious crime that she's reporting. That is not for you to interfere in, but you can film everywhere else, just not at that point. All right?
In this lobby, is that what you're telling me?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now let me educate you, because you obviously are uneducated.
Okay,
So
cool.
I can film anywhere in this. Let me,
Okay.
I didn't interrupt you.
Okay.
So let me finish the whole thing, but because you're all fired up, I can see you. I got the face is red
All
a
right,
little bit.
cool.
So
We're
take-
done. Goodbye.
You don't want to hear the education though? No, I don't. Now, if you watch on my channel a minute ago, people came in and I actually walked across the room to give them privacy. Okay, man. I'm really sorry you didn't want to talk. I guess he didn't want to talk. See, you know, yeah. Just so you know, right? Just so you know. Every single beta male thinks that they're gonna come over and they're gonna be the one to tell the alpha how it's going. And so as you guys have noticed from the past year of me going around the country, I let them say what they're gonna say. And then I go, you are a dunce cap. You don't know what you're talking about. Let me educate you. And as you see, as soon as he realizes that I know my rights and that I can stand on my rights, he's got to, I'm not leaving over here right now. You want to listen to me? He just threw a fit. He stormed off. Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, he stormed off. He stormed off. He tried to tell me, I wonder if these coppers are gonna find out the channel. So if any of you coppers from this cop shop here are watching, let me help you guys out, okay? Anywhere in this lobby that is publicly funded, I can film. Now, you guys saw, coppers, when I went to over there by the elevator, there's a sign that says authorized personnel only, and I didn't even try the door because I'm a law-abiding citizen, as much as I can be, right? Because there's so many laws that you can get caught for. I mean, I'm making a video about that. But I'm sorry, I'm so lost in it right now. He literally, I'm sorry, you're not here in the moment, but he comes over there, right? And when he starts to come out the door, you can see him kind of coming over. His face is red. His lips are kind of quivering. I'm not sure if you guys could see that. He's trying to get his words out, you know. I understood that because when there was 3 guys coming around me and I had to first de-escalate them, I could feel myself like getting the shakes inside because I don't want to get attacked. But this copper here, he comes over. You guys just saw it. He's trying to tell me. So I can film anywhere in this building where it's public access. The copper, if he has a private situation with a minor, is more than welcome to take the child or the victim or the guy giving the report or the girl giving the report into the back where I don't have access. But as long as there's a public lobby and it's publicly funded money, I could film anywhere I want. I could go over to where those people are sitting right there, sit behind them, and film the entire thing. But if the coppers are watching this, when those folks came in, I walked all the way over here. Do you see? All the way over here. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a frauditor. I don't go film the ladies and the volunteers inside of clerks' offices and in police departments to trigger them. That's a frauditor. You wanna know what a frauditor is? Someone who just purposely triggers individual people so they can get a reaction out of them, so that they could, you know, you wanna go after the guys who are against us, the cops. That's who's against us. You wanna go after the government representative buildings like I did in Arizona. You wanna go to to the people who have the power over us. The women and men who volunteer and work inside of these places, right? Even in Ironton, where I ended up suing one of the clerks, I didn't really put her on camera. We got her on camera a couple of times, but for the most part, no. I don't do that. It's not my game. I don't like it. I don't like it. Individual people are human beings, and I try not to. The power of the camera is so strong that you don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna abuse people. I know a lot of the people out there, they go to public buildings, city buildings, municipalities, things like that, and they film the women and the men in there, and then those women and men get triggered, and then, you know, I'm flexing my rights. You are, it's true, you are flexing your rights. You're a YouTuber getting clicks and views and comments and likes. That's how I see it. I see you as a frauditor when you do stuff like that. That's what I see. Because your job is to take on the power and to educate them, as far as I'm concerned. Now, everybody has their own perspective, and you're welcome to have the one you have. For me personally, though, I don't like to film people who work inside of these buildings just to trigger them. So I get content. I'm not interested. So that's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that. A few super chats came in. Thank you so much for the support. I didn't see them. I've kind of been like my head in this moment here. Once again, though, notice how nice it is, man. These coppers, man, they're getting it good. Look how nice it is. Like I'm in my tight. Nice, this building's nice. Make sure you guys go over to Deletelawz and pick up your trifold. You get a $5 trifold or the $25 indestructible trifold. Learn those 12 cases inside and out. Learn those 12 cases and know them. Know them. I've given away hundreds. DLZ Clips is in here. He also has access to those as well. So make sure you get your indestructible trifold or your $5 trifold and learn them. Don't just get the piece of paper from me and then be like, I got trifold. No. Make sure that you learn each and every one of them. You memorize them. Oh, here's the deals in here. What's up? Here's the deal. So, yeah, we want to make sure that we know your rights. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that cop did not know the First Amendment. Put a 1 in the chat if you think he did not know the First Amendment, and that's why he said, conversation's over. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that cop did not know his first 5 big freedoms. I had to calm those guys down from grabbing me. Yeah, I still got those people over there. Still got those people over there who came in to file a complaint. I don't really want to. I don't want to mess with that, you know. I can do it. Okay, coppers are gone. Coppers left. Okay. So I'm going to cover this up for you guys. Let me just pass these people. So that's how it's done right there. You want to make sure you keep your composure. Don't lose your composure. You guys saw that there's a time to bring your energy up, right? There's a time to bring your energy up. You just gotta, you gotta make sure that you bring your energy up around these coppers when you're not gonna get yourself thrown on the ground and attacked. Because had I matched their energy, when they came down there, when those coppers came running down there to attack me, if I had matched their aggressive energy, you guys have watched me get arrested. And the guys who are good at this, the guys who are good at going live and auditing, and we got a bunch of people who do audits that don't do them live because they can't. Everything has to be edited. But you have to know how to control their emotional state, because had I reacted with energy, they would have thrown me on the ground. So I even started to whisper like this. I said, God, de-escalate. I'm a constitutional law scholar. You guys see how I dropped it down? I dropped down my energy. You don't want those jackboot, you don't want them, those coppers. I've done a good job of not using any language that could be considered too offensive, and I've done a good job of not cursing, so I wanna make sure that I keep that position on the rest of this live. So the coppers, you wanna make sure that you control the emotional state while you're flexing your rights. You don't want to put yourself in a bad position. I'm just gonna keep rolling while I drive out of here, because I want to just make sure that if the coppers decide that they're gonna come after me and pull me over for some nefarious reason, that I have the camera rolling, because this is your superpower. You learn those 12 cases on the trifold, and then this is your superpower, is the camera. You use the camera as your trifold, as your trifold power, as your power, and then you know the trifold, and you have it right up here on your visor. If you know your rights, you guys saw how I handled them by explaining to them my rights. That's how that worked just now. If you start, so I watched an auditor who was down in the South, and he got arrested. He was arrested. I watched him recently get arrested. I watched him get arrested, and he called me and sent me the video. And I looked at it, and I said to him, listen, you're not gonna like my assessment of what I saw. He said, what did you see? And I said, you're gonna be found guilty. You're gonna be found guilty. That's what I said to him. He said, but I was just using the First Amendment protected activity. Yes, you were, but you lost your composure. You were screaming at the top of your lungs. The judge is a Kevin Waldo. The jurors are Karens. The people who work inside of that courthouse are Karens and Kevins. That's how it works. They're all on the same team, and you're not on their team. So I said to him, when you lost your composure, you lost your case. Because even if you can beat it on appeal, it doesn't matter, because you're going to be found guilty and you're going to have to go through it. I think he was charged with what he should have been charged with, which was interfering. And and the reason he was charged with interfering is because of the level of his voice. There's another auditor down in Southwest who, when he interacts with cops, He interacts with them with such a horrific demeanor that when he goes to court, the judge is going to put him in jail. He's going to go to jail because, see, the judge is fed by the cop. The judge gets his paycheck every single year by that copper. That's how he makes money. The copper coming into his courtroom, he's seen him before. They're friends. They know each other. They give a head nod. They know each other. And if they don't know each other, he knows one of his friends. And what happens is, just so you know, judges and prosecutors who don't do what they're supposed to do with the coppers, they get a visit from one of the other coppers at that cop shop, and they'll get a visit from someone in the Fraternal Order of Police, and they'll say, hey, city council member, hey, mayor, hey, investigator, hey, whoever you are, you know, unless you're clean all the time, you never do anything wrong, you better make sure our boy gets off. I'm not kidding. It happens all the time. So that means that you're going uphill the whole way. So if you lose your composure in front of these cops and start screaming and throwing things on the ground and acting like a second grader, you're gonna go to jail, and the judge is gonna convict you. He's gonna convict you. And then you can appeal it and get it, and it's a whole big process. But believe me, man, you don't want to take the ride. You know, you don't want to take the ride. It hurts every time. Torture cuffs always hurt. And those guys right there, had they attacked me, had those guys attacked me, right, they would have wanted to put my arms behind my back. You guys already know. You guys already know I'm not down. I'm not down. I'm willing to go if you're gonna arrest me, but I'm not down for you torturing me through the process. I'm not down for that. So there's gonna be a problem. Unless those guys understand, I'm willing to go, but you're not gonna shackle me like I'm a pig. I'm not being shackled like a pig ever again. That's ridiculous. There's no reason to shackle me like a pig. You guys, I just, you know, I understand that because of politics and some different things and this and that, you know, a lot of the auditors I interacted with pretty regularly previously, I don't interact with them as much anymore. And so, you know, but the thing is I've been talking to auditors on the phone for years. I've been helping auditors for years. And there's a bunch of people who can tell you about that. But the point is that now I don't really have as many of those relationships, but I still want to help people. I still want to help auditors who don't really understand that their job is to flex test our rights and to educate those coppers as we go. So you have to know them. You have to know your rights. You got to know it like you know it, like you know it. When I say get the trifold, I'll give it to you for free if you don't have the $5. I got to send off about 20 today. I've got emails over the last 3 or 4 days, but I got to sit there and click. And so you have to know those laws. You have to know them. You got to know them off the top of your head so that, so when you go in front of a camera and you're an actor, you get a script or a set of sides. And when you go in to read for the casting director, you have to know the sides better than the casting director, or you're not in the top 5 or 10% of the people going in to read for the part. You're just not. You didn't memorize the 3 pages of sides the day before your audition. Why didn't you? Of course you're not in the top 10%. Of course you're not getting a callback. You're still struggling to memorize the script. You need to be able to recite your sides, your script, with one finger in your ear, standing on your right leg with a train going by and your girlfriend or boyfriend screaming in your ear, woo, 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 woo. And you need to be able to know every single one of those 12 cases on that trifold inside and out, and Pennsylvania versus Mims and Graham versus Connor. You have to know them inside and out. You have to know your first 10 amendments inside and out. You have to know it like you know it, like you know it. Thanks, Chevy. I appreciate it. You guys, I'll tell you what, I feel so much better from the intermittent fasting. You guys can see it. I feel so much better. My energy level's so high, you know, and I'm telling you, I'm not gonna eat till tomorrow about this time. So I have 24 hours more. I stopped eating last night about 1 or 1:30, so I'm only 12 hours in. And then I'm gonna eat tomorrow. I'm gonna eat tomorrow about 4 p.m., maybe 6 p.m. And then I'll go back to 24 hours. It's so funny. I said on my fasting video, sometimes I'll fast for 27 hours a day. Of course, you know what that means. It means 24 hours plus 3. But that's what that means. You want to get to that 23rd, 24th hour. I do anyway, because I want my results fast. I want them now. And you guys can see it. In 1 week, I feel like I look a lot better. I feel like I look better. I know my energy level is crazy. So, but just like an actor memorizes sides, you guys have to know that trifold. You have to know it. If you don't know it, you're going to be struggling when the pressure is on. You guys just saw. I'm one of the people who's good at what I do, right? You just saw it when those 3 cops came around me and were all positioning themselves to attack me. You saw. You could see my hands started to shake, my breath started to shake. You guys saw it. And I'm a professional. This is what I do for a living. Now imagine how you're going to be if this isn't what you do every day, if you don't live, breathe, eat, sleep this. When that cop comes up to you and starts being intimidating, you will be afraid. You will fear, you will feel the adrenaline at the very minimum. At the minimum. You've got to know your rights inside and out. Where a train's passing by, you're pulling on one ear, your dog's crying, and your girlfriend or boyfriend is screaming in your ear. That's how well you have to know the cases that I put on that trifold. Because what if your sister gets pulled over or your brother and you got to pull over on the freeway to film it and the coppers come up to you and say, you can't be here. And you say, no, Tesh Lines versus Danforth. I know it inside and out. I have every right to park here. I have business to conduct here. And as long as I have business to conduct here, then I have a right to stop because I have a right to travel. All these dunce caps on YouTube who don't know diddly squat bupkis. Oh, I'm a lawyer. You're not a constitutional law scholar. You're not. You're not. I'm not a lawyer, right? Who's good at court procedure? Not me. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. I don't know how to do it. The lawyers are way better than me. You have to know when those cops came up and said, let me talk, and they were in my face, I let them know that I have a right to do what I'm doing. That this is a First Amendment protected activity. You have to know those first big 5 amendments off the top of your head. What are we doing? Make your turn. How crazy was that? Just, is anybody here that saw that whole audit? How crazy was that? Did you see that woman go absolutely crazy on me? First she wanted to be on camera. Why would you want to put your kid on camera? Why would you want to put your kid on camera if you're bringing her in there to report a crime? I can't even figure it out. Like, why would you want to why would you invite me over to have a conversation with you? Like, why would you, it was so crazy. It was so crazy. And then those coppers tried to get me to answer the questions of what was going on. It's not my job to answer your questions, copper. And you have to know this stuff like you know it. If you're gonna, a lot of people will write me and say, hey, starting route to whoop. a lot of people will write me and say, hey, Chille, I want to do what you do. I want to be able to audit these cops like you do. I want to be able to flex my rights. You only got to memorize about 20 cases. They're on the trifold and on the poster, but you have to memorize about 20 cases. Once you memorize about 20 cases, man, I'll tell you what. Holy snarling snake shit. You are a real auditor. Because your job is to educate the people who can arrest us. You educate the people who are in power. Educate those people and teach them that this is my right to be here. It is not your right to not uphold. It is your job to uphold my rights. It's my job to be here. You, copper, it's your job to uphold my rights. And if you don't, you need to apologize. You need to apologize for not upholding my rights. That's what I'm talking about. Don't time them out unless you know they're a piece of Hey, I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but I really sat down with myself and made a commitment. The language has got to go. And so I just have changed it. And I'm telling you, I'm changing it. The language has got to go. Got to go. And so I am not going to be cursing on camera. I'm stopping because I have to begin teaching Constitutional Law Scholar. And I can't be cursing when I'm teaching Constitutional Law Scholar because I don't want to have to edit it. I don't want to sit there and edit stuff. So I've made a commitment to it. And also, so for a lot of my friends and family who watch my videos and they don't let their kids watch because of the language, I'm changing it. And you know, I'm a little over a year and 3 months, 4 months of like doing this. And so I need to be able to have the mental capacity that even in an emotional position, I don't use foul language. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So, Cope Dog and Greg, what's going on, guys? Jeff hates pigs. I thought Jeff hates pigs. Did I see V Boyer in here? Did I see the V Boyer? What's going on? What's going on? Listen, you know, and for a lot of people who come, I want everybody to be able to come. You know, I unblock everybody all the time. You know, you guys are welcome to see the light. Wake the fluck up. Wake up. You know, wake up. It's this system where one guy can grab me and put me in torture cuffs and take me to a dungeon, and unless there's a camera rolling, there's no way to prove that I shouldn't have been wrongfully kidnapped, wrongfully tortured, wrongfully stripped down to my bare skins, wrongfully put into a dungeon, and then there's no video, and so the cop just gets away with it. And that's the system that we're living in, and it has to come to an end. Ooh, is that a cop? Got someone pulled over? Ooh, we got a copper over here. We got a copper's got someone pulled over. Give me 1 second. One second. I got this copper. Go, 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 go. You don't drive like you're in California, baby. That's for sure. No. Ugh. They put these, you see this? They put these damn medians here in, look at that. Ugh. For the love of God, come on. I'm not gonna make it. Copper's got this guy pulled over. You know, there's something else that I was watching. You know, I love watching on Instagram all those inspirational videos. I just absolutely love the inspirational videos. It's my favorite thing to watch on Instagram. That and wrestling matches. And I shared a video last night where this guy was talking about the words you say to yourself and how you reinforce yourself, and which way do you reinforce yourself, and are you saying things that are destructive? Oh, fudge, fudge, fudge. Sorry. Let's see where he's going. That's all right. At least the guy got away alive. Copper drove away. I was watching this. It's on my Instagram if you guys want to see the video. I shared it through. But there was this guy and he was giving a lecture and he said, what are you saying to yourself? What are the words you're saying to yourself? And so, you know, if you have ADHD and you put your keys in the wrong place, I had a bad habit of saying, you know, cursing myself out and being like, why are you, you know, so, you know, these things. And I'm not gonna say those things anymore. So this morning when I lost my keys, I repeated different words that were, you're gonna find your keys, you're gonna find your keys. Relax and breathe. You're gonna find your keys. And I did. And I didn't lose one single negative comment into my brain at all whatsoever. You know, I'm also sharp as a tack from fasting. When you fast, it's a proven fact that your brain goes into hyper mode. You go into survival mode. So because I'm fasting every day, and this is day 6, it is crazy. My brain is sharp as a tack. I can't even stop it. It's great. So, what was I just talking about? I lost my train of thought because I'm jumping on the freeway here. I can't read all that. I'm sorry. I wish I could read your comment. I'm reading some of your comments, but I can't read all that because I'm motivating, and I want to make sure that I stay as safe as we could be. Oh, there's another copper. That copper's got someone pulled over right there. These cops are just feeing us and finding us, and it's just so ridiculously bad. It's so bad. Why in the world do we have to constantly be pulled over? I'm not gonna be able to switch lanes on the freeway and jump over there. So, okay, motivational. So now when I say the words to myself now, and I think I'm gonna share that guy's video every day. I'm gonna share the same video every day because I've been just saying the words that I want to hear, and I feel a lot better. I feel so good because I tell myself, you can do it. You're doing good. You're the man. Keep swimming upstream. Keep going. You can do it. Because, you know, I'm trying to find the right location for the studio, and it is so hard because it's personalities and the location has to be right and all this stuff to teach constitutional law scholar. And for a while there, you know, when I was eating poorly, my body was full of inflammation. I know she's insane, Greg. You guys could see it in my cheeks and my jowls. You could see my face. My body was so full of inflammation constantly, and I just didn't feel good. My body was so full of sugar, and now I feel just so much better. I feel so much better. And so when I got this guy's clip yesterday and I saw how he was talking about make sure that you really focus on saying the positive. It's on my Instagram. Go to ChilleDeCastro 2022 _ and you'll see the guy's clip on there. I buy it. I buy it because I know when I was a wrestler in high school and college, when I would go out and win a match, before I would go win the match, I would be like, I'm gonna win this match. I'm gonna go win this match. I will go and beat this guy right now. I'm gonna go win this match right now. And I would say it to myself hundreds and hundreds of times before I stepped on the mat against another male who's tough. But I would say it so many times. And I certainly won a lot more than I lost. So there's something to what he was saying. And I learned this from Fred Blevins. Fred Blevins I think he was on the Olympics in 1974. He was my junior high school coach, and he taught me about envisioning and say it, hear it, believe it. And so he would lay us down on our backs before we would go to tournaments, and we would be laying on our back looking up at the sky, and he would go, can anybody hold you down? And we'd go, nobody can hold me down. He'd say, can anybody hold you down? Nobody can hold me down. And I'll tell you, in my entire career, very few people could hold me down because I had repeated it so many times when I was 11, 12, 13 years old. Nobody can hold me down. Can anybody hold you down? Nobody can hold me down. And so that, and then I became really good at that sport. So that means that positive affirmation I was giving myself over and over and over and over and over and over, it worked. And so now as we become adults and we're in our 40s and 50s and 60s, you start to go, you know, I'm not as fast anymore, or I can't do it as good anymore, or man, I'm really fat today. You say these things as though they're not actually going to become a part of you, but then they do. I know that because I've been saying them to myself the past couple months as I purposely gained this weight to show you guys how to lose it using intermittent fasting. So I'm changing my dialect. I also said yesterday, just so you know, you guys heard me, I have not cursed once on this broadcast. I said yesterday 100 times, I am not going to curse. My podcasts are clean. My videos are clean. I do not use bad language. I do not use bad language. I speak cleanly. I do not use bad language. I speak cleanly. I said it to myself 300 times yesterday. I'm tired of hearing myself curse on camera. It's done. I've made the decision. I make it happen. It's that simple. So that positive affirmation definitely is something. 100%. And I know it because I did it for so many years in grappling. So many years. So many years I did it in grappling. And now I'm just reminded this video I saw yesterday. I went back and found it just to share it with you guys because I saw it yesterday and I was like, man, that's great. So I put it on Instagram. I appreciate you guys coming. Thank you so much. Moderators, my friends, people who I'm super tight with on here. Thank you guys for coming along with me. Because for sure, you know, the power comes from the exposure of the camera and then the people watching who are not going to put up with tyranny that will blow up the phones of the jails, blow up the phones of the cop shops. So thank you guys for coming along with me. I appreciate it. You know, originally, just so you guys know, I saw that the pinned trifold is up here. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate you pinning that up there. But, you know, I originally made the trifold on TikTok, and I gave it away. I'm not sure if you guys know that or not. I gave away the trifold. Oh, I'm sorry. I made the trifold after TikTok because it wasn't available on TikTok. I made the poster with like 80 Supreme Court cases on it when I was on TikTok. And for the most part, I gave that poster away. I gave that poster away to thousands and thousands of people, the digital poster. I can't ship out the hard copy poster that costs like $100, but I shipped out, I emailed out myself thousands and thousands of that digital poster because if you learn every single Supreme Court case on that poster, oh man, you will have a basis of knowledge. Well, that's my basis of knowledge. I know everything on that poster. I know every single person, I know their biography, I know every single Supreme Court case that's on that poster, like the back of my hand. So that's what gives me the power with the camera. That's how we all have this amazing power. This camera is the way you have power. I've taught in-depth videos about how to use your trifold. Camera goes up here, trifold's up here in your visor. When the cop comes up, immediately invoke your Fifth Amendment right. No words other than I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. You guys see that it flusters me when I'm surrounded by cops. And this is what I do for a living. So that means it's gonna happen to you too. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. So everybody get over there to Deletelawz clips and make sure you guys subscribe to Deletelawz clips and give him some likes and comments over there. He's over there editing his booty off, trying to get that channel popping. But we're so shadow banned. We're so shadow banned. We're the most shadow banned channel on all of YouTube, baby. YouTube. Who's tube? It's YouTube's. It's YouTubing. You double dot tube. Oh, you know what I should do right now? I was gonna run over and do something real quick. Okay. I gotta get the flock out of town. What did one shepherd say to the other shepherd? Let's get the flock out of town. So I do gotta get the flock out of town. So I gotta pack up and jump. But before I do, I'm gonna go over and check real quick this thing I was gonna look at. Oh, come on. Okay. We don't stop. I've been on here for almost 90 minutes. Holy snarling snake poo. Wait, did I say holy snarling snake S-H-I-T? I think I did say holy snarling snake S-H-I-T. I think I did say that earlier, so I did have one curse word. God bless it. Holy snarling snake poo. I have a long time friend who I just talked to for hours and hours and hours over this break, and he says, "Holy snarling snake poo," and it's so funny to hear those. But it's better when you put the S-H-I-T on it, to be honest. But I'm really gonna. I've told you I've made a dedication to it, and every day I'm gonna repeat it. That I will not be using bad language. I will not be using bad language. I'll be using a clean language. I'll be substituting words, and I will not use bad language. Hey, thanks for the super chat, man. I just saw a super chat come through. Mr. Waldo DeBaldo. Oh, Kevin Waldo. Waldo, where's Waldo? Can you just type that real quick in the comments? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Just type that real quick for me. Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Waldo. Kevin Waldo. Mr. Waldo. Snake poo money. Snake poo money. Thank you so much for the support, Mr. Waldo. I appreciate that. Mr. Waldo, thanks for the support. Whoever thought you'd hear me say that? Mr. Waldo, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the support, Mr. Waldo. Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where is Waldo? Where you at, Mr. Waldo? All right, guys, listen. I got to get the flock out of here. I got things I got to do. I got to pack up and get the flock. Does anybody know where public building Chille was just in? I was in the Henderson Police Department. Let me see if I have it on this other phone. Mister, here's the deal. Here's the deal, mister. Here's the deal. Henderson Police Department. Henderson Police Department, where I just was. I think it's this one right here. I think it's this one right there. I think it's Henderson Police Services. That is the one right there. This is where I just was. They have 3 stars. How do they have 3 stars? How does that cop shop have 3 stars when they've killed a bunch of people? Look up Henderson Police Department kill people, and you'll see they've killed a bunch of people. That's why I went there. I've always wanted to audit that police department. Always wanted to audit them. Press with Rancor is in here. Press with Rancor. Yeah, if here's the deals in here, man, we should definitely cover Press with Rancor's case. And things are about to heat up in his world over there, Press with Rancor. So I'm not going to say anything else, but here's the deal. Should definitely take a look at Press with Rancor's video of him being wrongfully arrested. I'm actually going to, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to broadcast my business. My business. Yeet, 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 yeet. Who's got a yeet, yeet? Can I get a yeet, yeet? Yeet, 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 yeet. Can you get a yeet, 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 yeet? What's up, Playboy? What's up, Playboy? Hey, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me because, everybody's got a road they go down, and my road is as hard as your road, and your road's as hard as mine, and so everybody's pain level on a 1 to 10 for what they go through. They could be at a 10 right now, and you don't know it, and they're walking around with that 10 level pain. I'm not walking around with a 10 level pain right now. I'm walking around with like I gotta find this location. I gotta find this location. It's driving me crazy. All right, I got to get the flock out of here. Here's the deal. Thanks for coming by. Press with Rancor. Greg. Yeet. Mr. Waldo Baldo, thank you for the super chats. I appreciate it. Rick, good to see you guys. Let me just roll down a few people here. Greg, Scrubzilla's in the room. What's going on? What is going on? Cope Doggies in the Izzy. Deletelawz Clips is here. Make sure you guys get over there if you would, please. Joy, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I'm just Kinetic Customs. Mikey B. Mikey, what's going on? Rick, how are you? Good to see you. P-Rex, what's going on, my friend? Scrubzilla. Love Scrubzilla, man. This guy and I are buddies. Good to see you. Your confidence is poquito. Amigo. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for supporting me. I really, really appreciate it, man. It means a lot to me that you guys are here. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys coming. It means you guys want to help me the most. Share the videos. Deletelawz Clips will cut out the most action out of this video. Share Deletelawz Clips videos. Share the video. Share. YouTube has me so shadow banned. It's crazy. Please share the video. Share. That's how you can help me the most. Robert, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Percussions, good to see you, dude. Nice to see everyone. I'm just reading a few names off here. I don't know who everybody is. So, all right. Okay. I'm going to get the flock out of here. I got to go. Listen, thank you guys for coming by. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.